Hello children, this is Dr. Jayant from Siddhaganga, the pride of Davangere. Yesterday we started applications on trigonometry. So it was regarding height and distances. And yesterday we understood the concept of angle of elevation, angle of depression, and also we solved all the worked examples. Today we'll go into the exercise. Exercise 12.1. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole if the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degree. With the diagram, here is a pole and a string is tied from that vertical pole so that this makes an angle of 30 degree with the ground, and the length of this rope is 20 meters. You need to find out what is the height of this pole. So let us consider this triangle as ABC. So in this exercise, the most important thing is to understand the question, interpret it perfectly, make some rough diagrams to represent that question. Then find out what you need to calculate in that, what you need to find out in that. Then put all the data in that, then allow your brain to think. So without understanding the question, without interpretation, and without a rough diagram, it becomes difficult for you to handle these questions. And here we have represented pole and a rope which is making 30 degree angle with the ground, and the length of the rope is 20 meter and height we have mentioned as h. You need to find out what is the height of the pole. So here you have hypotenuse, and with respect to 30 degree, this is the opposite side. So hypotenuse and opposite side, what ratio you want to use? Yes, you can go for sine. So here sine C is equal to opposite side AB divided by the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is AC. So you have 30 degree at sine C, you have sine 30 degree which is equal to, so H you need to find out, and AC is 20. What is the value of sine 30? The sine 30 is, so this 0 degree, 30 degree, you are left with one finger. This is 1 by 4 and root of that, 1 by 4 root of that is 1 by 2, which is equal to H by 20. So you need H, you can shift 20 here. So it becomes 20 divided by 2. So H is equal to 20 by 2, which is equal to 10 meters. And the height of the pole is going to be 10 meters, as I said. So these are asked in sentences. Your final answer should be in a sentence. The height of the pole is 10 meters. A tree breaks due to storm and broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle of 30 degree with it. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meters. Find the height of the tree. So we will represent this problem in a diagram. So let this be the tree. And this tree is broken at certain height. So after breaking, this tree falls to the earth at so this is 8 meters from the base of the tree. So it falls 8 meters from the base of the tree and it makes an angle of 30 degree with the ground. So this is 30 degree. You need to calculate what is the height of the tree. So let us consider where the tree is broken as H, and this whole tree, now it is in two parts. So the part which is below the broken point and the part which is already broken here. So you need to calculate both of these to get the total height of the tree. Now the upper part is broken and it is now as the hypotenuse of this triangle, and this is 90 degree. And let us name this triangle as ABC. You need to find out the total height of the tree. Got it? Right. So what ratio you can use? So you have 30 degree here. You have opposite side and adjacent side. So you can go for tan. So tan A is equal to, opposite side is BC divided by the adjacent side AB. So this is tan 30 is equal to, BC is height and AB is 8 meters. So what is the value of tan 30? It is 1 by root 3, which is equal to h by 8. And for h, you can have the value, you can shift 8 here. So the value of h is equal to 8 by root 3. Now you have h as 8 by root 3 meters. So I'll mention this. This is 8 by root 3 meters. You have discovered what is h here. H is the height at which the tree is broken. Now the remaining part of the tree is here as a hypotenuse. Now you need to find out what is the hypotenuse is. So how you are going to deal with this? So hypotenuse you can go for either sine or cos. So cos adjacent by hypotenuse. For sine it is opposite by hypotenuse. So we will go with cos. Cos A is equal to adjacent side, which is AB, divided by the hypotenuse AC. So now cos 30 degree is equal to, what is AB? AB is 8 meter, divided by what is AC, that you need to find out. Now what is the value of cos 30? So cos 30 is 0, this 30 degree. For cos, there are 3 fingers left on the left side, so that must be root 3 by 2. So this is root 3 by 2, which is equal to 8 by AC. So what you can do, you can shift AC here, 2 there and root 3 here. So AC value is equal to 8 into 2 is 16 divided by root 3. So this is AC 16 by root 3 meters. Now the total height of the tree is nothing but BC plus this AC, and this AC was here before it was broken down. Now the total length of the tree. So what is that? So it is 8 by root 3 plus, so this is 8 by root 3 plus the hypotenuse 16 by root 3. So what you can do, you can take root 3 LCM. So on that you have 8 plus 16. So 8 plus 16 is 24. So the total height of the tree is equal to 24 by root 3 meters. And you can also simplify this by rationalizing the denominator. How you are going to do that? So h height of the tree is equal to 24 by root 3. You can multiply and divide by root 3. So root 3 into root 3 will become 3 in the denominator and 24 into root 3. So what you can do, you can divide 24 by 3. So 3 8s are 24. Therefore, height of the tree is equal to 3 8s are 24 root 3 meters. So this is the height of the tree. A contractor plans to install 2 slides. Slides under Jarabandi. A contractor plans to install 2 slides for the children to play in a park. For the children below the age of 5 years, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter and it is inclined with an angle of 30 degree. Whereas for elder children, she wants to have a slide at a height of 3 meter and inclined at an angle of 60 degree. What should be the length of the slides in each case? So, you understood the problem. So, contractor, she needs to install 2 slides. Jarabandiyana ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ for small children 1.5 meter and with an inclination of angle 30 degree. And for elderly children, she wants to put slide whose top height is 3 meter and inclined at an angle of 60 degree. And this is very steep. 3 meter height andre 10 60 degree angle. This is dangerous to play. Okay. Now you need to calculate what must be the length of the slides in each case? So either length test or either length test on the calculate madlikide. So how you are going to proceed? So in first case, we'll take a name for this ABC, PQR. So you have angle 30 here and you have opposite side. So what you are going to do? So you can take a sine C, which is equal to AB divided by AC. Why you are calculating AC? This is the hypotenuse and this is the length you need to find out in both the cases. So that gives you length of the slide. So sine C is sine 30 is equal to AB is 1.5 meters divided by AC you need to find out. What is the value of sine 30? Sine 30 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is equal to 1.5 by AC. So you can shift AC here and 2 here. So that becomes AC is equal to 1.5 into 2. So that is 3 meters. So in first case the length of the slide would be 3 meters. In the second case, so I'll take a sine R, which is equal to opposite side PQ divided by the hypotenuse PR. So sine 60 degree is equal to PQ is 3 meters divided by PR you need to calculate. Now what is sine 60? Sine 60 is 0, 30, 45, 60. On the right side you have 3 fingers. This is root 3 by 2, which is equal to 3 by PR. So what you can do, you can shift PR here, root 3 here, and you can shift 2 here. So PR is equal to 2 into 3 is 6 and divided by it is root 3. Now you have 6 by root 3 meters, but you can rationalize the denominator and write. So what you can do for that, you can multiply and divide by root 3. So PR is equal to root 3 into root 3 is 3. Upon that you have 6 into root 3, 6 root 3. And you can divide 6 by 3, which will give you 2. So PR is equal to 2 root 3 meters. So in the second case, the length of the slide is 2 root 3 meters. So in sentence you need to mention, in first case the length of the slide is 3 meters and in second case length of slide is 2 root 3 meters. The angle of elevation of top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. So what do you have? So you have angle of elevation 30 degree and the distance from the tower and the point on the ground is 30 meter. This is 30 meter and the angle of elevation is also 30 degrees. This is what the data is. So you can mark this triangle ABC. Now we have 30 degree here and what you need to find out the height of the tower. Let us take this as H. So you have opposite side and adjacent side. What ratio you want to take? Yes, tan. So tan C is equal to opposite side AB divided by BC. Tan C is tan 30. So tan 30 degree is equal to opposite side is H that you need to find out and BC, which is 30 meters. Now what is tan 30? Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to H by 30. You can shift 30 here. That makes it H is equal to 30 divided by 3. Root 3. So will this be sufficient? No, you can reduce it by rationalizing the denominator. So how you are going to do that? Multiply and divide by root 3. So that will give you H is equal to root 3 into root 3 is 3. Upon that you have 30 root 3 and 30 will be divided by 3. So 3 tens are 30. So height will be 10 root 3 meters. So therefore the height of the tower is 10 root 3 meters. Very easy. A kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. Find the length of the string, assuming that there is no slack in the string. On the field, ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದು? ಗಾಳಿಪಟ. So you have a kite. So flying in the sky, and which is flying at a height of 60 meters from the ground. So consider this as the ground level, and it is at a height of 60 meters from the ground. Height ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ vertically height ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. So this is 90 degree. And the sling, usually sling ಹಿಂಗೆ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಗಾಳಿಪಟ ಹಾರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತದೆ. Here what they have mentioned, you can neglect the slack. So ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ, this string is almost straight ಅಂತಾನೆ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ನೀವು. So this is literally straight line. So you need to find out what is the length of this thread. So we'll take away this. So here is a boy who is flying a kite, and which is at a height of 60 meter from the ground, and he ties that on some point on the ground. So it makes an angle of inclination 60 degree. Now you need to calculate what is the length of the thread. Length of the thread. So let us consider this as L. So this is the hypotenuse. Now you have opposite side with reference to this angle, and you need to find out what is the length, that is the hypotenuse. What ratio you want to use? Sine. Very good. So we'll name this A B C triangle. So sine A is equal to, so what is the opposite side? It is BC divided by hypotenuse AC. So this is sine 60 degree, which is equal to, BC is 60 divided by AC is length you need to find out. What is sine 60? Sine 60 is root 3 by 2 is equal to 60 by length. You can shift this. When L comes here, L is equal to 2 into 60 is 120. So root 3 comes here. So 120 by root 3 meters. So will this be okay? No, you need to simplify by rationalizing the denominator. So how you are going to do that? So L is equal to 120 by root 3. So you multiply and divide by root 3. So root 3 into root 3. So root 3 into root 3 is 3. Upon that you have 120 into root 3. So you can divide 120 by 3. So that gives you length of the thread is equal to 3 4s. So this is 40 root 3 meters. So this is the length of the thread. 40 root 3 meters. Easy, isn't it? A 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30 meter tall building. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 degrees to 60 degrees as he walks towards the building. Find the distance he walked towards the building. So you have a building. So this building is 30 meter tall, and a boy is at certain distance, and he is of height 1.5 meters, and from his eyes, so this is his horizontal level. Horizontal level will be perfectly parallel to the ground. So that means this height is also 1.5 meters. So to look at the top of the building, he creates an angle of elevation of 30 degree. And now he starts moving towards the building. After some time, the angle of elevation from his eyes becomes 60 degrees. Now you need to calculate what is the distance traveled by this boy towards the building. This you need to find out. So we keep it as x. Okay. So you will come across problems like this, and there are many problems which will go with same scenario. Now, whenever you have 30 degrees, 60 degrees like this, first you need to deal with a 60-degree triangle. So we'll name this triangle as A, B, C, and we'll consider this as D. So we'll first deal with the BCD triangle, in which you have 60 degree and you have the height of this building. This is his horizontal level, this is 1.5 meter, and above that the building, basically the building is 30 meter tall, and the height above this, the BC, is 30 minus 1.5, that is 28.5 meters. We will keep the height 28.5 meters as H, and we'll continue the problem till the end, and only in the final step we'll add 28.5. So that will reduce a great amount of time. So first we'll take the smaller triangle CDB, in which tan D is equal to opposite side is BC divided by adjacent is DB. So tan D is 60 degrees, so tan 60 degree is equal to BC is what? It is height divided by DB. Tan 60 is root 3. Root 3 is equal to H divided by DB, and you will get the value of DB by shifting here. So DB is equal to H by root 3 meters. So we'll keep this as H by root 3 meters. So we are not interested in this. We need to calculate what is the distance he moved towards the building. So you need to calculate X. Now, in the bigger triangle ABC, you have 30 degree here. So tan A is equal to, what is the opposite side? Yes, it is BC divided by, what is adjacent? Adjacent side is AB. Now, tan A is tan 30 degree. So tan 30 degrees is equal to, what is BC? BC we have taken as H divided by, what is AB? AB you have X plus DB. So this is X plus, what is DB? DB is H by root 3. Now what is tan 30? Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So this is 1 by root 3, which is equal to H divided by X plus H by root 3. H by root 3, you can cross multiply these two. So that will give you X plus H by root 3, which is equal to H into root 3 is root 3 H. Now you can shift this on that side. So it is root 3 H. When you shift this on that side, it becomes minus H by root 3. So what common you can take? Yes, it is H. So X is equal to, you can take H common, so that you have root 3 here minus 1 by root 3. So now you can take LCM for root 3, X is equal to root 3, and on that root 3 into root 3 is 3, and you have minus 1 into what you are left with, it is H. So 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 by root 3 into H. So X is equal to 2 into root 3 by H. So what is H? H, it is 28.5 meters. Now we have added that. So until now we are only dealt with H. So now 2 into 28.5. So 2 into 5 is 10. 1 carry, 2 8s are 16 plus 1, 17. 1 carry, 2 2s are 4 and 1, it is 5. So it's 57 by root 3. So will that be sufficient? No, you need to rationalize it. So how you are going to do that? So you have 57.0, you can neglect 0. You have 57 by root 3. You multiply and divide by root 3. So in the denominator you have root 3 into root 3, which is 3. On that you have 57 root 3. So that will give you X. So 3 and 57. You can divide 57 by 3. So 3 1s are 2, 27, 3 9s are. So X is equal to, you have 19 root 3 meters. So this is the distance through which the boy has moved. This is 19 root 3 meters. Ultimately, you need to end that with a sentence. The boy has covered 19 root 3 meters towards the building. From a point on the ground, the angles of elevation of the bottom and top of a transmission tower fixed at the top of a 20-meter high building are 45 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. Find the height of the tower. Now, you have a building and on that you have a tower. So this is a building and this building is 20 meters. And above that you have a tower. This is transmission tower. So from a point on the ground, the angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 60 degree and the angle of elevation to the bottom of the tower is 45 degree. You need to calculate what is the height of the tower. So we'll take it as h. Got the question? So understood the question? Now, so let us mark this A, B, C and D. Now this height is 20. Above that you have the tower. You need to calculate what is the height of the tower. So how you are going to proceed? So I'll consider this small triangle first. Triangle ABC. So in which tan A is equal to, so this is in triangle ABC. Tan A is equal to opposite side, which is 20 meters. It is BC divided by adjacent side, which is AB. So tan A is tan 45 degree. So tan 45 degree is 1 is equal to BC, this is 20 meter divided by AB, you need to find out. So you tan 45 is 1 is equal to 25 AB and you can shift AB here. So AB value will be equal to 20 meters. So you know that when you have 45 degree, it's very evident that opposite side and the adjacent side are going to be equal. So if this is 20, this is also 20 meters. Now in this triangle, you have value for adjacent side and you can find out what is the height of the tower. So now in triangle ABD, so tan A is equal to, so opposite side is DB divided by the adjacent side is AB. So now you have tan 60 degree here, which is equal to DB you have 20 meters, above that you have height of the tower H. So this is 20 plus H divided by you have AB, which is 20. So what is tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. So root 3 is equal to 20 plus H by 20. You can multiply this to this, so that will give you 20 root 3, which is equal to 20 plus H. So H you need to shift 20 on this side, so that will give H is equal to, so when 20 comes this side it becomes minus 20. You have 20 root 3 minus 20. So you can take 20 common, so into you have root 3 here minus 1. So the height of the tower is 20 into root 3 minus 1 meters. Right? A statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree, and from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Find the height of the pedestal. So, understood the problem? Now we need to calculate what is the height of the pedestal. What is pedestal? Pedestal is a platform on which usually statues are erected. So here is a pedestal. And upon that you have a statue. And the height of the statue they have mentioned as 1.6. The height of the statue is 1.6 meters. And you need to calculate what is the height of the pedestal. So let us consider this height of the pedestal as h. And from the ground, from some point, so one can look at the tip of the statue. So with an angle of elevation 60 degree, and at the same time he can look at the level of the pedestal, the top level of the pedestal with an angle of 45 degree. Now what measurements you have? You have 1.6 meter of statue and the height of the pedestal, which is taken as h, and you have two angles. So now we'll proceed. We'll mark this as A, B, C and D. Now in triangle ABC, so you can go for tan A. So tan A is equal to, what is opposite side? BC is the opposite side, divided by the adjacent side AB. So tan A is 45 degree. So tan 45 degree is equal to, BC is what? You have taken h, and AB you need to find out. So tan 45 is nothing but 1. 1 is equal to h by AB. So that means that AB is equal to h. So as I said earlier, the moment you look at 45 degree, you can directly take this as here. So this value is h now. Now in the triangle ABD, so you have tan A, where opposite side now is DB, divided by adjacent side AB. So what is tan A? It is tan 60. So tan 60 degree is equal to, what is DB? DB is height of the pedestal plus 1.6 meter. So it is h plus 1.6 divided by, what is AB? AB you have discovered as h. So now what is tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. So you have root 3, which is equal to h plus 1.6 divided by h. You can cross multiply. So h into root 3 is root 3h, which is equal to h plus 1.6. You can shift h on this side, so that will make this as minus x. So you have root 3h. Now you shifted h on this side, minus h, which is equal to 1.6. Now you can take h common. So you have root 3 minus 1, which is equal to 1.6. Now you can shift root 3 minus 1 to the denominator. So this becomes 1.6 divided by root 3 minus 1 meters. So what you are going to do next? Rationalize the denominator. So how you are going to do that? H is equal to 1.6 by root 3 minus 1 into, so this is root 3 plus 1 by root 3 plus 1. So this and this will give you a square minus b square, that is 3 minus 1. So what is that? 3 minus 1 is 2. So now h is equal to, you have 1.6 into, so you can multiply root 3 plus 1 over there, divided by, you have a square minus b square. A square is 3 minus b square is 1. So 1.6 divided by 3 minus 1, which is 2. So what is the value? So it is 1.6 divided by 2 into, you have root 3 minus 1. So when you divide 1.6 by 2, it gives you 0.8 into root 3 minus 1 meters. So this is the height of the pedestal. So pedestal height is equal to 0.8 into root 3 minus 1 meters. Okay. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. If the tower is 50 meter high, find the height of the building. So here you have a tower and a building. Tower height mention ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, the tower height is 50 meters. So 50 meters andre 150 adi. So it's a big tower. And you have a building here. Now, from the foot of the building, if you observe the tip of the tower, it will make an angle of 60 degree. And from the foot of the tower, if you look at the tip of the building, so it makes an angle of 30 degree. Then you need to find what is the height of the building. Got the problem? So you need to find what is the height of the building. Now we'll consider the triangle as ABC, and you have one more point here, we'll take it as D. Now from this triangle you have 50 meters here, the height of the tower, and you have 60 degree angle. We'll find what is the value of AB. So in triangle ABC, now tan A is equal to opposite side is BC divided by adjacent side AB. Now tan A is tan 60. So tan 60 degree is equal to, so BC is 50 meters divided by AB. So what is tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. So this is root 3 is equal to 50 by AB. So you can shift AB here and root 3 here. So you have AB is equal to 50 by root 3 meters. So now you have a value for AB. This is 50 by root 3 meters. Now we'll consider this triangle. So triangle DAB. So in which you have angle B 30 degree. So tan B is equal to AD divided by adjacent side AB. Now the angle is 30 degree. So tan 30 degrees is equal to, opposite is the height of the building, you are considering it as H divided by AB is 50 by root 3. And tan 30, what is the value of tan 30? It is 1 by root 3. So this 1 by root 3 is equal to H by 50 by root 3. Now you need to find the value of H. You can shift the value here. So this is 50 by root 3 into, you have 1 by root 3. We are cross multiplying these two, which is equal to H. Now root 3 into root 3 is 3. Upon that you have 50. So H is equal to 50 by root 3 into root 3 is 3. And when you divide 50 by 3, so 3 ones are 3, you have 2 left, 20, 3 6 are 18, you are left with 2, you can put that in the numerator and you can write 3 as denominator. This is mixed form. 16 2 by 3 meters is the answer. So the height of the building is 16 into 2 by 3 meters. You can also write in decimals, but your textbook has given this, so we reduce the answer to 16 into 2 by 3. Okay. Exams ಗೆ ಇದೇ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರೋದು ಆಯಿತಾ. there will be invariably one question in your textbook and you can see that trigonometry ಒಳಗೆ ಈಸಿಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟೇ ಇದು. ಸೊ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆಗೆ tan 30 tan 60 ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 90% ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನಾಳೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.